Today I want to talk about the difference between the business and the charity, or basically what is the major difference or the biggest difference between those two. So when I was doing my research, I found that most charities consider the relationship between the people that they help and the charity itself as kind of a similar relationship between a business and their clients. So I would call this the business, and this would be the client. Okay? And when you have a business, the relationship is pretty straightforward. It goes back and forth between the business and the client. So as a business, someone needs your help, he comes to you, you provide that service or you deliver this product and he pays you back. So it's kind of just like a give and take situation, and everyone should be happy at the end of this process. Now with charities, it's something that is a bit different than that. Because while charities usually focus on their clients or their supportees, the people that they help as the clients, they actually don't pay the bill. And there's a third branch in this process and in this relationship that is usually kind of being left out. So the third one obviously would be donors. So while you supply services to the client, you receive your funds from the donor. So basically the process goes more like this than anything else. It goes from the donor to the charity to the client. And again, you find new donors, they donate to the charity, and you give to the client. So the basic differentiation between the two, just the basic understanding that there is a different branch in here, should totally change the way we communicate and the way the message is being portrayed from the charity out to the public. So instead of saying, like when businesses say we do this, we do that, we help this, we help that, and charities just copied this concept completely, and they say we help this group of people by doing this kind of activity, we help this group of people by doing this kind of activity. But then ask yourself, who are the people that donate more than most? Usually there'll be people that have this this personal connection with the charity. And it's not because these are the people that just need to donate to the charity. It's just because that this is what your message is telling them. So for example, if we're trying to alleviate poverty, okay, so we would talk about our mission is to alleviate poverty in the UK, in London, whatever. Our mission is to, and we do that through soup kitchens, and we do that through this, and we do that through that. And then people that are looking at it from the outside, people that don't really need this service, they have enough food, they have enough like job security or whatever. They don't really care. This message doesn't really resonate with them because it doesn't mean anything to them. The only people that would listen to this message are people that has been in this situation before and that can imagine being in poverty and being being hungry. So therefore, people think that the reason why people donate is because of personal experience. But the fact is, it's just what we're telling them that result in this situation, that only people with personal experience donate, or mostly people with personal experience donate. So what am I suggesting here? Instead of focusing on the client, well, you should do that in your day-to-day activities and in your when you're running the charity. But when we're trying to fundraise, when we're trying to raise donations and raise money for the charity, we should focus on the person that matters, this guy. So we need to find who this donor is. So it doesn't really matter, or it might matter what our message is or what do we actually do. But based on that, we want to find the relevant donors, and we want to redefine our message and redefine our call to action, that it will resonate with this guy and not with this guy. I hope you see the analogy in here. And so if I want to recap quickly, the basic difference and the major difference between businesses and charities is the fact that a charity works more of a process. It goes from donors, charity, client, while a business is a relationship between only one branch. Business helps the client, client pays the business. Business helps the client, client pays the business. So that's not the same structure, and that's why we need to change our message.